All right, welcome to tonight's call, everybody. Tonight, well, first of all, this is Scott Grimm here, and welcome to our fundraising call tonight. And glad to have everybody on the call. And tonight, we're going to be going over our fundraising opportunity, the second great pillar here at fundmyhome.org. And we're going to be reviewing our executive summary as we roll that out for our grant opportunities and our fundraising opportunities. That document's been underway here for a couple of weeks now. We finally got it finished. I think it came out really well, and we're excited about sharing it with everyone. So let's get right into it with our fundraising overview. Now the fundraising, and again, we want to make sure that everything we do here at fundmyhome.org is mission centered, it's mission oriented. And we know that our goal is to help 1 million homeowners get out of that pervasive phenomenon known as home rentership. And at the same time, we have our prosperity project where we're, more than focused on helping our great associates prosper. And also because our mission is so centered around our home ownership, and for good reason, and that's why our home owners become associates and our associates become homeowners. So that's really the equation, that we're centered around at fundmyhome.org with our prosperity project. So anyway, with the prosperity project, the one thing that we want to really stay focused on is the twofold mission that we have. Number one is to help home renters move out of home rentership and into home ownership. And then secondly, our great mission to help our great associates with the Prosperity Project begin to earn extra money, income, and to build teams and, be able to, if they so desire, build even huge organizations themselves. And the vision that we have for our fundraising is to raise up, and this is a goal, we've got a goal now in 2021 to raise up 100 hubs across the United States, and each of those hubs doing 7 figures of fundraising income. And that would generate a 6-figure income for those of us that are, passionate about and willing to work hard and do the right things and follow the proven system that's been out there for years now that help organizations, national appeal organizations like ours, to be able to raise those kind of funds. Our goal is to again help 1 million homeowners get their homes and do that over the next 30 years. And the financial goal to be able to do that is to raise $12 billion. We believe that that's the number that is going to be necessary to help 1 million plus homeowners achieve the American dream. So we're very passionate about that. We're very mission focused. We believe that we've got a God-centered mission here at fundmyhome.org to help our homeowners get their homes and to help our associates prosper. And again, our second tier of our mission is, and the thing that we love about it is our homeowners become associates and our associates become homeowners. So anyway, with that, how does it work? Well, on your replicated websites, everyone can go to their careers tab, and then on the career tab, go down to calculators. You click on calculators, and we've got a payment assistance calculator, and then we've also got a fundraising income calculator. So if you click on the fundraising income calculator, once it opens up, you can see that we're paying right now 7.5% of all of your personal fundraising efforts that you do yourself personally. So if you are a fundmyhome.org associate, a member, and you see the value in fundraising, and you've got some skills, and you've got some ideas, you've got an organization put together, and you're out there doing fundraising, and we're going to help you, and we've got workshops to teach you how to do a lot of this. So you actually get 7.5% of every dollar that's raised goes directly to you. So if you, in this particular scenario here, we've got $100,000 in our income calculator that's been entered in there. And you would get, if you raise $100,000 during the course of a month, during the course of a year, and believe me, that's a very, very doable amount. We'll talk more about that later. But because our organization has such great national appeal, and also in light of what's happening in our country today with housing, when you raise $100,000, you're going to personally get $7,500 of that. So we're paying out 32 cents of every dollar to our great associates. Now, I was talking with our CEO today, and I said, because you'll get some pushback from some donors or philanthropists that really aren't really that educated yet on the overhead costs for nonprofit organizations, and they hear, well, 32 cents of every dollar is going to our associates, and they think that that's a large number. The actual national average is about 64%, and we're 68% of every dollar goes right to help homeowners, to fulfill that mission of home ownership. So, those dollars, 68 cents of every dollar goes directly towards grant recipients. But what's really amazing about our mission is that those other 32 cents, the other 32 cents is going to who? It's going to our associates, and our associates become homeowners, and our homeowners become associates. So in effect, really, we're not, the dollars that are coming in, really every dime of every dollar is going to our great cause. It's either going to our associates who become homeowners, or our homeowners who become associates. Either way, those dollars that are being raised are going towards our mission, and that's to help 1 million homeowners achieve the American dream. So, I don't look at that as a negative, especially in light of 64 cents is the national average of every dollar that is raised from a nonprofit that actually gets to, a recipient. Ours is 68 if you look just directly at that. But, we also have programs in such that we're going to be rolling out where that could change somewhat, but still, we've got such a great mission, we've got such a great cause that as we're sharing this, with other people, if you articulate it properly, and they see, as you're going to see here in a minute, our executive summary, they will have a much better understanding of why this is such a great cause, and how impactful their donation can be. So. That's where you find that. Just go to your website, click on the career tab down to calculators, and just click on that fundraising calculator, and you're going to see again the payout on that. So 32 cents of every dollar. So the first level, now we pay out the other 24.5% is paid out over 8 levels of overrides. So your own personal is 7.5% of every dollar that you raise. So if you go out, this week and raise $1,000 in funds, you will get $75 or 7.5%. Raise $10,000, you're going to get $750. Raise $100,000, you're going to get $7,500. But also, as you build a team at funnelhome.org of associates that are passionate about fundraising, and they go out and raise funds, you're going to get 24.5% of overrides paid over 8 levels deep. So if you've got someone on your first level that's on your team, and they go out and raise $100,000, you're going to get $5,000 of that, their personal productivity, and so on and so forth down to the 8th level. So it's a very lucrative, if you're in sales at all, or even in fundraising. You'll realize that 7.5% is a big ticket item. I mean, that's a lot of percentage. Most sales are somewhere, even real estate, even 6.5%, 6%. That's the norm in real estate. Here we're offering 7.5%. So I want everybody to understand that it's very lucrative and very liberal in our giving. So. Again, that's the way that works. Now that's all set up. Again, the payouts, it's all automated. So, when you build your team, and the way it works is you just direct someone to your website, okay, and they'll come in and they'll click on, you actually give them the link to your donors page, and they'll be directed to, I'm just going to show you, for example, mine. I'm going to go to my site real quick. Mine's getyourgrant.fundraising.org. This video will pop up. That's our opportunity video. But what you want to do when you give someone a link is you want to give them your donate page link. So you would just left click this in your browser, right click it to copy it, and then send that person your link. Now, obviously, we've got funnels and so on and so forth for you, where we've got your donate button is and your URL is already in the landing page for you. So that's already automated for you. But if you've got someone that wants to donate individually, you go into your donate page, you copy your URL, you send that to them. They're going to come in here, and you'll see, first of all, there'll be a video that will pop up for them. I've already closed that out, but you're going to see these different amounts that they can donate. They simply click on those amounts, and they're going to be able to make that donation. I got to log in here and so on and so forth, but you'll see there's that video I was telling you about, that we've got a variety of different options for them to donate. They could also enter their own amount up to $100,000 on a credit card. They could pay directly through your site, through your replicated site. And all of this money is tracked for your team, and it's all automated. And once the funds clear the accounting, you're paid immediately. So, again, if you go out, this month and raise $10,000, you're going to get $750. This is something that you can do right away to start making money at fundmyhome.org. And there's no extra cost for any of this or anything like that. We're doing all the training. We've got workshops already done for you, and workshops 101 through 108. We've got those all on our fundmyhome.org YouTube channel. So you just go to YouTube, in the search button, put fundmyhome.org. Our channel will open up and you can find all of the workshops there, or you can email me at scott@fundmyhome.org. That's scott@fundmyhome.org, and I can send you those workshops directly to give you the links to those as well. Now, let me go ahead. I want to show you a chart real quick, because it's very important that we understand this is the process that all national or large appeal organizations have to go through in order to be successful and start, raising, large sums of money. It's a pyramid here, and this was put out by the Miles Foundation, and it's an exit organization. And what it says is, here's the pattern of success, basically, that all nonprofits go through. Number one is that unfundable. You're just getting started with your nonprofit. You've got some vision, and you got some organizational structure, but not much. You don't have any funding in place yet. You are a nonprofit, but you're just getting started. So it's just like a new business startup. We're well past that now. The second stage is the fundable stage. That's where you're starting to get small, sporadic donations. You're starting to get some traction with maybe some corporate sponsors like we are. Your tax exempt paperwork's all in order. You're starting to build a credible organization. We are past that now, and actually we're in this stage now. We're in the third stage, which is sustainability. It's a sustainable stage. We're now grant ready. We've got a great corporate structure in place. We've got associates all across the country. We've got incredible vision. We've got our mission. We've got a clear, plan in place in order to achieve our objectives. We now have also our executive summary completed, and all of this is being done systematically to prepare us to be able to go after grants. And these grants will be in the form of 501c4 corporate grants, and they'll also be in the form of government grants, and even foundations and trust funds and things like that. There are a variety of different ways that we can start to apply for grants, but you got to have your ducks in a row to be able to do that. We've got our ducks in a row now. We're going to show you the executive summary and go through that here in a minute. So, I just want everyone to know that there's been a lot of work that's gone into this. There's a lot of thought. There's a lot of productivity that's been done by our staff, and we're now grant ready, and that's a great thing to be in that position to be able to start getting large donations and start get the kind of traction that we need. Currently, we've got 7 corporate sponsors. We've got 3 others now that have verbally committed. So we've got 10 corporate sponsors. Our goal is to get 100 corporate sponsors. It's a very easy process. I might show you that depending on how quickly things go here tonight. I might show you how easy that is. I'll show you a video, a little funnel that we've got, or a landing page, and we can go through that as well. It's also a way for you to make money getting these corporate sponsors, obviously, and it's just a simple marketing tool. I've got 7 of them myself. Orlando Darden, who's one of our great associates, has 3. So, we're doing it and it's working. So it'll work. If it works for us, it'll work for you. There's nothing special about us. We've put the digital, video and the digital landing page already in place. That's what's attracting. And, we talked about that in our Coach's Corner workshop today, about how that sales funnel works that we're training everyone in, and we got all those things done for you. So, we'll give you the tools, we'll show you how to use them, and all you got to go out and do is what we are doing, and you're going to be successful as well and start making some money. And that's a good thing. Sahela is that in the Hebrew, that is send now prosperity, Sahela. And that's what we want to see for our prosperity project for everyone here at FundMyHome.org. So let's get right now into the executive summary. And again, there's been a lot of work that's been put into this. It's been edited by our Lion leaders and our corporate staff numerous times to get to this point. And it starts out with our executive summary, and this is laying out our vision and where we are now, but also where we are going in the year 2020 and 2021 now. And I'm just going to read this through for you. FundMyHome.org, in collaboration with Real Estate Mortgage Grants and Down Payment Assistance, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit corporation, consists of thousands of associates across the United States of America, whose mission is to help 1 million home renters get out of the vicious phenomenon known as home rentership, currently threatening our great country today. And by the way, associates, that mission statement is right on your website. It's there. You should know it, memorize it, be able to articulate it. These hardworking Americans are paying their bills, rent, and other payments on time, yet are unable to achieve home ownership for a variety of reasons: cost of living increases, rising home prices, lack of knowledge, college loan debt, increased taxation, bank overlays, outdated real estate system, and so on and so forth. FundMyHome.org is unique and has no equal when it comes to solving this national challenge and opportunity. And again, when you need to read this and learn it and be able to articulate it. When you're asked questions, you'll be able to speak to it clearly and effectively. And people are going to listen to you. They need to hear confidence from you, and that's where you're going to learn it, by studying this executive summary. The company provides non-repayable down payment assistance grants. And we know that that's really the bread and butter of everything that we're doing here at FundMyHome.org. But so much more. To qualified home buyers, in addition to their accompanying services such as college loan reduction and forgiveness to its grant recipients. Launched in 2017 under the direction of Mr. Carlos Buratini, a man whose fate and passion gave him the vision to help alleviate this phenomenon. And we told a little bit of the story about Carlos here and his great passion that he's got for this great national issue that we're facing right now. Successful in real estate, he learned firsthand how easy it is for uninformed potential home buyers to fall between the cracks of the current banking system. Bank overlays oftentimes simply disqualify unsuspecting home buyers who, when given the proper education and assistance, can rapidly fix what is necessary to enable them to get bank funding. He saw firsthand how many agents, no fault of their own, gave up on potential buyers who rightfully needed proper assistance and a little help to get funding. Through his years of experience in real estate, Mr. Buratini developed a system of funding that is before its time. His ambition and innovative systems have allowed for the creation of FundMyHome.org, a digital peer-to-peer marketing society that has laid the foundation for the organization's success. Currently, FundMyHome.org has an army of well-trained marketers preaching the good news of home ownership across the country. These associates are what's known as the social media referring society. The society is being well trained in digital marketing to best get the word out, especially in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Started in Florida, the nation's third largest economy and one of the top real estate markets in the world, the organization has a working model that continuously helps home renters achieve the American dream. Currently fully operational in the state of Florida and very soon Texas, the company is preparing to roll out across the country. Plans are to cover all 48 states in the continental United States by spring of year 2021. And we've got our corporate office there. Excuse me. We've got the bio of our great spokesperson, Mr. Ken Goldberg, and we've got his bio in here. So Ken is very qualified. He looks very well on our executive summary, and he's got a lifetime of experience in real estate and as a broadcast engineer. So he's a great speaker as well. So we're blessed to have him on board. Now we're talking about our funding, how our organization. This is what these grant these foundations and these philanthropists are going to want to see. How did we get to where we are? How have we been funded to this point? So to date, the for-profit company, funnelhome.org, and again, we need to know that we've got two pillars of our great opportunity here at funnelhome.org. We've got our for-profit company, funnelhome.org, and we've got our nonprofit company, Real Estate Mortgage Grants and Down Payment Assistance, Inc. That's our 501(c)(3). So we've got those two great pillars, and the fundraising program that we've got has set a goal of raising $12 billion, the estimated amount needed to assist the entity in helping 1 million homeowners achieve homeownership over the next 30 years. The company is 100% debt-free. That is huge. All right, that says a lot about the planning, the hard work, and the mission of funnelhome.org. So we're completely debt-free. We're in a very good place right now. The fundraising initiative is part of the organization's Prosperity Project. The project is a faith-based, and we are God-centered, Christ-centered initiative designed to assist the associates and grant recipients in earning extra income, or in some cases, a full-time income through a variety of income verticals. We're going to talk more about that later. But here we are basically laying out that we have a for-profit, a nonprofit, we're debt-free. We've got our Prosperity Project. So we've got our mission is more than just helping homeowners get homes. It's also in helping those homeowners make additional income and or do this full time. So what we've done here is we've created opportunity beyond just helping home renters become homeowners. So that's very important. So the Prosperity Project provides the associates, that's you and me, and grant recipients the following: coaching and mentoring, inspiration, motivation, financial incentives for success, digital marketing tools and training in use, such as funnels and videos, and that's all being done free of charge. And again, when I'm donating to a cause and I look and see what this organization is doing to help people, that's what's going to motivate me to give. How giving is the organization, and what we're doing is we are giving great value to not only our grant recipients, but also to our associates. Our corporate executives, they get corporate executive assistance to help close transactions. We got a lucrative compensation plan and non-repayable down payment grants to those in need. We have an ecosystem. And again, our associates become home buyers and our home buyers become associates. And that's a wonderful thing. Here's a great section. There's nothing better than testimonials from people that have received grants, people that will speak for our great opportunity. Here are 6 of them right here. These are powerful video testimonials directly from clients that we've helped. We've got many more of those as well, but we've included that. By the way, this executive summary is on what's called a digital pitch deck. So this is copy the URL. You can send it to any organization, and they're going to be able to click right on here and read what you're reading and watch the videos and get all the information that they need. So the Prosperity Project at funnelhome.org is on a mission we believe is from God, a mission of prosperity for the people. Again, another one of our taglines: for the people, by the people. Our people are very passionate about our organization because of its great cause, a cause that genuinely helps other people, a cause greater than ourselves individually, a cause so important that it can change the course of life for families and for generations to come. So again, I really preach and teach and passionately encourage everyone to get this mission down inside your heart so that you understand how great it is. The two of the most important things in life is having a home, a safe place for your family, and having employment. And we're providing both of those things here at funmahome.org. So we've got an incredible cause that has national appeal. And here we're talking again about, the problems that are facing. See, when you're putting together an executive summary, the first thing that you want to do is you want to lay out the problem that's out there. And then you're going to show how your opportunity brings the solution to the problem. And so that's what we're doing here. Again, we're laying out some of the challenges that home renters are facing here today. And there's certainly a variety of those challenges that are out there. So we believe that, and educate when we educate the home buyer first and foremost. So we believe that an educated client is, the greatest thing that we can have is an educated client. So we start out with education. Our system, and this is helping our philanthropists, helping our, grant writers, helping our foundation see how this thing operates. So we're laying out, what we do. We walk them through step by step and show them how to get qualified to purchase their own home. From the very beginning, we teach them that our best customer is an educated customer. We like to say that we require a lot because they deserve a lot. funmahome.org gives them the tools and information they need to familiarize themselves with the home buying process. This one thing makes all the difference in the world. They now have hope. Now, listen, there's a wonderful story right there for everyone. And it's so true. When a home renter, and they're out there, they're paying their rent every month, they're making their car payment, they're making their credit card bills, they got enough food on the table, but they can't save enough money for the down payment, okay? Or their income to debt ratio is not where it needs to be. But they don't realize that with a little bit of help from funmahome.org and a little bit of education, maybe a credit course that we offer or something like that, that they can get their own home. And once they see the light at the end of the tunnel and it clicks on for them, everything changes. And why is that? Because home ownership matters. We talked about that already. So again, we lay that out here for our potential donor to see. And again, why? Because home ownership really does matter. It's one of the two most important elements in life is a place to live, a safe place to live for our family, and also employment to be able to provide for our family. And that's what we're providing at funmahome.org. This is our Home Ownership Matters video. That is the same video that we use in our opportunity calls. And again, we're going to get, grant, opportunities and large philanthropists and so on and so forth that are, interested in giving to us that have never seen this before. So, here's an opportunity for them to see why home ownership is so important. Here we talk about fundraising. We say funmahome.org is a working model and plan in place to achieve its goals and objectives. It has two fundamental pillars on which the model has been built. Again, our for-profit, our nonprofit. Here we're talking about our board of directors. Again, this is all intended to, give credibility to the company and to the nonprofit organization. This is me here. And I got a little bio of myself and my experience, and I'm heading up the business development and fundraising here at funmahome.org. Here is our state of Florida Department of State, our 501c3 document. Now, again, part of an executive summary is to lay out the market conditions, to be able to show with, some detail and some history as to what the problem is out there. So here we're talking about the significant growth in the number and share of households renting their home since 2006, and you can see how it's steadily gone up, and it's becoming a bigger and bigger problem every year. So we've got a lot of data here. This is a great article that we found that we gave the credits to the author here, and we're laying it out to our givers, our donors, how bad this problem is and how funmahome.org has a solution, and again, this executive summary follows what we talked about today in our workshop, that pain index, piquing interest or making people aware, then, obviously asking questions, but the implications of asking those questions as we find out information about, who we're trying to help, and then, what's the next thing that we want to do, so here we're basically putting the problem out there, painting a picture of how there's such a a national problem with home rentership. It's getting worse. Why does that matter? Because the pockets of a few are getting lined very nicely by these renters, but the reality is for a large segment of society, they're not able to get their own piece of the American pie, and therefore their families aren't prospering the way they could be. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of help, and that's what we're showing here. But this is the problem, and it lays it out. Now, this I think is very interesting, and you want to know these kind of statistics, and this is what I'm passionate about. Black and Hispanic households continue to be twice as likely as white households to rent their homes. That's sad. That's very sad. But then that tells you what clients, some of the clients that we're meant to serve, right? So we want to help the Black and Hispanic community, especially because they're stuck right now in that home rentership, more so than the white households are, and for a variety of reasons. But that gives us and also helps our philanthropists to see, what segment of society we are really helping. And you know what? If you look at I thought this was very interesting. If you look at our testimonials, we've got a lot of Latinos, and we've got African American community. So I think that speaks pretty well of who it is we're meant to serve, and that's, to me, is I've always been very passionate about helping those that need it the most, and not that African Americans or Hispanics need more help than whites or any other race. Okay, it just happens to be where we are in our country in this day and age, and it speaks to the problem. Now, when we're talking about this, I met someone yesterday who's 80 years old, Cuban, and he's got a real passion for helping Hispanics here that have gotten to the United States, become citizens, and he's got three real estate offices. He's 80 years old. He's got 8 children. 3 of them run their offices in Orlando, in Miami, and in Fort Myers. An incredible human being, Christ-centered, has a heart to help people. And when you look at what's going on in the country, and you see why there are people like him that are passionate about this great cause, because it's a problem. And FundMyHome.org can help fix that. And again, we're laying that out to our philanthropists. This is going to be very appealing to government grants, and I've got some experience with that. And there's a lot. Listen, last year, the top 100 nonprofits last year raised or got $850 billion last year alone, 2019. 850 billion were given to just the top 100 nonprofits in the United States through 501c4s, through government grants, through individual donations, and through programs. So that's a lot of money. That's what we're talking about here, and we're going to be able to raise. And I like to talk about, Matthew 25 Ministries, husband and wife organization started about 30 years ago. Last year, they raised $240 million. $240 million. They didn't take any government grants. They didn't take any money from the government. And it was all raised on donations, individual donations in their program. So if they can do it, just think what you and I can do with, thousands of associates across the country, 100 fundraising hubs, 7-figure hubs, just 100 7-figure hubs, next year, that's $100 million plus right there. And we're going to be able to do that as we get aggressive with this incredible opportunity we have here. So again, just more information. So then we talk about our competition, and we chose to talk about Habitat for Humanity, and they are a fantastic housing organization, and we wanted to give them, obviously kudos. But they have a select group that they help, and they help those that are low income only. Well, we don't, and I'm not using this word in a negative sense, but we don't discriminate against anyone based on their income. So we've got some people that we've been able to help get homes. Quentin was one of them that's in our one of our 6 that we used in this executive summary, who makes good money. I mean, he's close to 6 figures himself, and he's making good money. But he was disqualified by government down payment assistance programs because he made too much money. So he was being discriminated against because his income was too high, but he still wasn't able to get his home because he didn't have that down payment. We were able to assist him with that, no matter what his income level was, and therefore he was able to get a beautiful home for him and his children. And that's the beauty of FundMyHome.org. A lot different than Habitat for Humanity. They help a select group of low-income families, and they have to provide, some sweat equity into their projects and so on and so forth. They've got a lot of requirements in order for them to be able to get their home or a major remodel. So, but we talk about our competition, and then finally we're getting into our working model. This is something that they're going to want to see. How does this thing work? So here we talk about our for-profit pillar. We got two pillars. One is our for-profit, the other is our nonprofit. Here are the income verticals that our associates are able to make money on, and start to build an income. And again, our mission when people are giving to our organization is twofold. We're to help people get homes, and we're also to help them with employment and with income. And we're doing both of those things. So we're laying out our for-profit and how that works. Then our nonprofit, and we talk about our plan moving forward, what we've done so far. So we've shared our vision to create a housing movement that has grassroots appeal. We have all the necessary software already built. We've got the websites built. We've got, our marketing tools built. We've got, workshops done. We've got all the online infrastructure in place to be able to pay our associates. And don't mind my glare glasses. I know they look kind of funny, but they help me with the lighting and the glare all day long as I'm looking at these large screens. So, and again, we're laying out here, what we've done. Here's our goal to raise up 100 fundraising hubs with a, 7-figure vision. We've provided online digital videos and funnels to kickstart and help all of our associates get started. We have sought and got professional assistance and guidance from outside services, such as that Miles Foundation I was telling you about. And we've got, a lot of help in putting together our plan. So we've got the executive summary that we're looking at now. It's completed. We've got all our necessary documentation in order to be able to start getting grants, to be able to start getting donations. We've also assisted dozens now in obtaining their homes through our non-repayable down payment assistance grant program alone. We've developed new programs and services, all designed to add more value to the community that we're serving, strengthen our associate base, and add new associates to our fundraising program. We're strengthening our social media presence. We've got literally, between 2 or 3 different Facebook pages now. We've got over 1,000 followers on our Facebook page. We've got an incredible presence on Google right now with FundMyHome.org. We've acquired a number of corporate sponsors, 10 now from our first 100 initiative that we're running right now. We're receiving individual donations online and otherwise through our websites. So we've got a lot of great things that we're doing, and we've got a plan, most importantly, and this is what these philanthropists are going to be looking for. So the nonprofit corporation was designed to be the philanthropy management organization to receive, manage, and allocate the funds necessary to meet its national vision, the organizational goals, and its objectives. So, and here's our summary. Again, FundMyHome.org, and we always want to put this out there, in collaboration with real estate mortgage grants and down payment assistance. 2 great pillars. Just think of that. Our for-profit and our nonprofit. They work together because we've got a dual purpose mission: help people get homes and help those homeowners make money. And we talked about this today, just how fantastic this is, myself and Carlos, our CEO, because this is going to, when we get into communities and we start to raise funds and they see that, their community right now is losing home ownership, they're maybe, having financial difficulties and things like that. And we're going to come in there and help people get homes, number one, but also help them start to earn income. That's powerful. And they're going to follow us. Even the rats are going to follow us. They're going to want to be a part of this great movement. Okay. So there's a good one for you. I heard it yesterday from a great articulator. He looked at it and he said, even the rats are going to follow us. What was that movie with Michael Jackson, Willard? But anyway, so we laid out the problem. Again, we're summarizing what we've already told them. Here's the problem, and the solution is FundMyHome.org. And how do we help people with education, tools, human assistance, funding, and opportunity, all made possible by your charitable donations, obviously those that we're asking for, corporate sponsorships, grants, and the creative fundraising and marketing work of you, our great associates, along with our corporate staff's dedicated hard work. And we've got a fantastic corporate staff. The things that are taking place behind the scenes right now are phenomenal. We're really creating a proven, repeatable process that has a goal of 0 defects. So we're putting in systems in place that are really going to, help shore up any leaks that we might have, so on and so forth. Anyway, that is our executive summary, and it closes with our doodle video, which is fabulous. And by the way, we're in the process of adding our fundraising in a doodle video format as well, because it's our second great pillar, and this is so powerful. We want the same thing for our fundraising. I'm now working on a script for that. As soon as the script's done, we'll go ahead and get the doodle made for that. These pillars, these vertical pillars that we have of income opportunity at funmyhome.org what we're doing is we're going to put together short videos in a short presentation of each one of our verticals and start doing opportunity calls centered around those, instead of it being so much centered around just the grants. It's going to be centered around all of our great income verticals. Okay, so it's 8:11 p.m. And I know I covered a lot here today, but I hope you all see that, and we are recording this. We will have this presentation tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If anyone wants to see it, we'll have it again tomorrow, a live presentation, but we'll be probably doing this video as part of it. And our intent is to get this out to as many of our associates as possible. Unfortunately, again, our corporate email didn't get out today, so a lot of people aren't on the call tonight that probably would have been here, but that's why we're recording it, and we'll share it tomorrow. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'll ask you just go ahead and unmute if you want to unmute yourselves, or if you got any questions, Noah, Pam, certainly would be glad to answer any questions that you might have. Just go ahead and unmute yourself, and I'll be glad to do that. Any questions at all? Go ahead, Pamela.
Oh, hi. No, I don't have any at the moment, but great presentation. I haven't been on in a while, but I'm glad to see you on here. I can see why they would hire you. I can see the value in having you on the team. So I'm excited about the whole concept again.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Pamela, and I really appreciate that and look forward to working with you. And if you ever need anything from me, Scott at funmyhome.org, I'm one of the corporate coaches here as well. I do a Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and a Thursday 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coach's Corner, I call it the Eagle's Nest. So I'm working hard to help everyone become digital marketing specialists. That's what we're working towards. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you. It's Scott at fundmyhome.org.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Pamela. Noah, do you have anything for me? Okay, great. Well, I appreciate you all being on the call. 9 o'clock Eastern, 45 minutes from now, we've got our corporate exchange, or not our corporate exchange, we've got our opportunity call. And I just encourage you, if you can, be on that call tonight. It's very important that our digital marketing specialists are on our opportunity calls. Teamwork makes the dream work, and the more people on our opportunity calls, the more momentum it builds, the more our associates who've got guests on, the better it makes them feel. So, try and make that call tonight and every night if possible, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link is in your email that corporate sent you today from Real Estate Mortgage Grants and Down Payment Assistance, Inc. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see you on the call at 9.
Thank you.
Thank you.